So with everything going on with XRP, I figured let's look elsewhere. Let's look at some altcoins. That coming up next. To another video. In this video, I'm going to be looking at a few coins that I believe are undervalued. And I'm looking at this mainly from a price action point of view of their value. And I believe not only the price action is telling us it's undervalued, but I believe the protocols and the project really, if it starts to increase use cases, I believe these altcoins could shoot to the moon. So let's jump right in. First altcoin I want to look at is XLM. Right? I think XLM at this particular moment is undervalued from a price perspective. Right now it's 13 cents for one of these, and I do believe that to buy in right now would be a steal at this particular price. Even if we get back to the all-time highs of about 30 cents, you could easily triple or quadruple your investment just based on this. And I believe there's a lot for this thing to go. Now we do know that it is, especially with the case against Ripple, I do believe XLM could also take off as it goes as well. So I think Ripple and XLM are pretty similar, but in terms of from a cheap to getting something on the cheap at 13 cents that actually has similar use cases and similar to Ripple, that could have the potential of going head to head with Ripple and being a direct competitor to Ripple. It's like Pepsi and Coca-Cola, right? It's like two in the same area, very good. And I believe if XLM, who the leaders over there at XLM used to be a part of Ripple, if they continue to improve their project and their technology and increase the use cases, we could see XLM really go up. Now, I don't think they're going to surpass Ripple, but I do believe they could be right behind them. The next coin I'm looking at is EOS. All right, EOS right here. Now, EOS, as you look at the price action, I'm really intrigued by EOS. EOS right now is about at $2.65. Guys, this thing has it's really bottomed out. But I really like what I'm seeing from the project itself, and I believe this is going to have some real good things for the future, and I really like the concept. It says here, the project's goal is relatively simple: to make it as straightforward as possible for programmers to embrace blockchain technology. So literally EOS is almost like Apple's App Store, right? That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to be a platform where programmers who are getting into blockchain technology can develop apps, or what they would like to call dApps, that are decentralized apps that are going to be able to capitalize on the blockchain technology or the cryptocurrency technology that we have available. And I do believe, though, in order for this thing to really shoot, there needs to be some sort of mass adoption. And once I believe we move into the place where cryptocurrency is going to become more user-friendly, it's going to become more in the mainstream, which is possible within the next year, 2 years, we are going to see EOS really go to the moon. And at the price it's at right now, $2, it's at the bottom of the market. It is undervalued. In my opinion, I think EOS is more of a long-term hold, as many of the altcoins are. But I do believe that EOS, if investing in right now at the bottom, which I'm planning to invest in, I believe that this undervalued coin or token, if you will, really has a lot of promise in the future. My next one that I really like, and I'm in on ZRX, really is a part of that DeFi space that really took off with Chainlink and Uniswap. ZRX also is in that DeFi space, and I'm really liking the DeFi space now, mainly because I do believe the DeFi space is going to continue to blast off. I don't believe it's finished. I think it's going to continue to blast off, and we need to keep our eye on the DeFi space. So ZRX is an infrastructure protocol that allows users to easily trade ERC20 tokens and other assets on the Ethereum blockchain without relying on centralized intermediaries like traditional cryptocurrency exchanges. So it's really a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. And I do believe as we gain more acceptability into DeFi and it becomes more acceptable and it becomes more of a thing, ZRX is really going to go to the moon. But right now we are at a very cheap price. Where do I think ZRX could go next? I do believe it could bottom out even more, because we do have this head and shoulders formation here, and we could go even lower and bottom out here at these all-time lows. And I do believe eventually, even if we were to make it back to the all-time highs, if I erase this wick, even if we were to make it back to the all-time highs of $2, guys, you're looking at what? You're looking at 1,000% return on investment, and it's a chance we'll be able to buy in at the bottom of the market. So ZRX, I believe, along with the project that is currently in place in the DeFi space, if this thing takes off, guys, it's going to, whoever is invested, you invest $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 and get 1,000% return. You know, you have a pretty decent, you're probably making your first $100,000 in the cryptocurrency market from a relatively small investment.
A few moments later.
So just had an unplanned interruption, and so where was I? I was at 0x. And as I was saying, it's looking as if we're going to get this move back into the bottom, and I do believe that ZRX is going to have really some good upside for the future. My next one that I'm looking at is Ren, and the reason why I like Ren, I just really like this project. I've been researching this, and Ren, wow, just it's really innovative what they have put behind this. And I think I did this on another video, but I'm going to come back to it. They're pretty much going to be a liquidity provider, but really it is more than them providing liquidity for the DeFi trading for exchanges. They have an algorithm that they're working on that's going to be interesting, and so the technology behind it is somewhat complicated, and I don't like really interested in getting down into the weeds about trying to explain that. You guys are more than welcome to go on to CoinMarketCap to research that. But let's look at the price, and right now we're at 31 cents, and they are in very close price action to Link, right? Matter of fact, I read that Link and Ren have partnered up together on a project, and so I believe as Link goes, so will Ren. And at 31 cents, I believe they are undervalued for what they are planning on doing. Now my final one and my honorable mention at this point, one that I'm keeping my eye on, is a token in the DeFi space. And the reason why I'm looking at the DeFi space, because the DeFi space I believe is really going to take off. And the one I'm looking at is LRC, called LoopRing. Now I'm keeping my eyes on this one, and the reason why I'm keeping my eyes on this is mainly because of what they are promising to do. Where did my screen go, guys? Okay, here we go. LoopRing is right here, and I know this website is acting real loopy. You know, I'm on Messari.io, and this is another good website if you'd like to go and research. They do have a pro subscription where you're able to do some more in-depth research on your cryptocurrency. It's like $50 a month. But if you're really investing seriously, I really would really encourage you to take a look at that. So LoopRing's primary objectives include reducing user reliance on centralized exchanges or other trusted third parties, and enabling global liquidity markets similar to REN. However, they're different. LoopRing protocol pursues this by incentivizing ecosystem participants to perform exchange functions in a decentralized manner, with trades processed by non-custodial smart contracts. In other words, you know, they're really looking to do something similar to REN, but in a different way. And I believe in my research on LoopRing, they're looking to combine both the centralized and decentralized point of it. And so I'm just keeping my eye on LoopRing, and one of the major reasons why I'm keeping my eye on LoopRing is because within the DeFi space, if you would look, they are number 11. I know you can't see it, but they're really number 11, right? They're right behind 0x. They're number 11, and look at the market cap is at 200 million. Something I'm noticing is that as the closer a coin gets to a billion, this is where the coin really starts to become a major player within a particular sector. The closer they get to a billion, and really at 17 cents with $200 million in market cap, that's undervalued. So you can see that ZRX, if you take a look here, it's 266 million, but at 35 cents, they're 212 million, and they're at 17 cents. So there's an opportunity, there's a possibility that we're going to be seeing something out of LoopRing in the future. Just one to keep your eyes on. But apart from that, guys, I just believe at this point, with XRP just being the way it is, and you know, you're not being able to buy into it at this point, I think it's good to start looking around for those of you who are holding XRP and looking to see where else we're going to get some really good returns. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it's been helpful to you. If so, why don't you like and subscribe, and let me know your reaction in the comment section, and I'll catch you all on the next video. See you.